Jaci Velasquez, the Grammy-nominated Latin pop singer, has sold 4 million albums worldwide and has had 16 #1 radio hits. She's out with her first new album since 2007, and she's joining me today. Welcome, Jaci.
Thank you so much for having me. You make me sound really important.
Well, you are. You have a lot going on right now. Let's start with your album. What did you set out to do this time around?
Diamond is a very special record. It is the story over the past 7 years of my life where God has taken me from, through, and where I am now. You know, I'm married to a handsome man who's prettier than I am. I have 2 little boys who are just the light of my life. I call them sunshine and adventure, all wrapped in up into 2 little bodies. Zealand and Soren, and you know, the new record is very picturesque of life in this moment, beauty from ashes. You know, something that maybe at one point was not so pretty, it turned into something beautiful, and I'm living it out at Diamond.
How has motherhood changed you and your songwriting?
Oh, it's changed everything. You know, the way that I think of love now is very different. The way I picture love is so different. It's so much bigger and grander, and I think it took the motherhood, you know, falling in love with this gorgeous man and then having a child, and, you know, seeing that baby and knowing that I didn't have to make him fall in love with me. We were just born in love with each other, and that was probably the greatest moment of my life, and I'll never be able to, you know, live that one down. And so how does it not affect every aspect of your life, basically?
Well, speaking of which, you go on the road. How do you tackle it all? How do you go on the road, have your kids? How do you balance motherhood?
You know, it's tough. Balancing it all out is probably the hardest part, because you're trying to be everything to everyone. And at some point, you just can't do that anymore. You have to, something has to give. So right now, you know, the priority is obviously God, but my husband and then my kids, and then everything else falls into place after. So I make records. My husband's making a new record right now. I'm making my new Fisher-Price lullaby record for the Spanish market. And so writing 2 books, and then, you know, sometimes you have to turn things down.
Sure, it's a, you know, tough decisions. You're also doing some acting as well.
Yeah, and it's wild. You know, 2 movies coming out. One of them is out right now on DVD. The other one is coming out on DVD. And they're faith-based films and pretty exciting. I love acting, and it's, you know, it's like playing pretend, except getting paid.
Has that been really challenging for you, doing the acting and, you know, changing from music to acting?
It's really one and the same. I think that I have a lot of respect for like Bette Midler, you know, entertainers like that, because they're all around entertainers. You know, they act, they sing, they dance, they can do it all. You know, they can do everything, and I think that is, when I grow up, I want to be like that.
Not grown up yet.
I know, 32. When are you ever going to grow up, woman?
And you have a couple of books that you're working on.
I have a book that I wrote a while back, a long time ago. I'm working on a book called Coffee and Concealer, and it is what it sounds like, coffee and concealer, the adventures of life at this point, being a parent, and then a new cookbook.
Cookbook.
Yes.
So what can I eat from your cookbook? What's on it?
Well, people think that they know me from my singing or music. It's really not the case. It's actually my salsa. I make the best salsa that you'll ever try.
Well, I can't wait to try it.
You got to.
Thanks, Jaci, for coming in today.
Thank you.
Jaci's new album, Diamond, is out now. And for this and all things entertainment, stay with CBSNews.com.